And we welcome you back to Boise, Idaho, the NCAA Outdoor Track and Field Championships from Bronco Stadium. We are watching Arkansas chasing their 8th straight, Dwight, and a very significant event involving Seneca Lassiter right now.
Yes, the men's 1,500 meter, Seneca Lassiter has already won the crown twice, both last year and in his sophomore year. Last person to do that was Sidney Marie, who is still the American record holder at 1,500 meters. He's going for 3. That hasn't been done since Marty LaCory turned the trick in 1969, 70, and 71. So I would have to say that history is probably against him, but when the points are on the line, Seneca Lassiter and all the guys on the Arkansas Razorbacks seem to come up to snuff.
And now the men's 1,500 meter presented by Kentucky Fried Chicken. Abdiville, George Mason with the collegiate record, meet record Sidney Marie of Villanova, and Lassiter, the collegiate leader. And there is Seneca Lassiter.
Cannot possibly overstate the importance of his performance in this particular race. Arkansas needs every point they can possibly squeeze out of this race and a number of other events that will round out today, but this guy could be a spoiler.
And you know what? I think he likes that role of spoiler. He's already run the 5,000 meters, and he said the other day that he wants to run the 1,500 and he wants to win the 1,500 meters here.
Karie of Arkansas, Lagat, Washington State, Berryhill, Atwater of Weber State, Lassiter of Arkansas, Jason Long of James Madison. It's a large field. Linsday, Gabremarian of Georgetown, Maas, Cantin, Colenso of SMU could be a factor. Gruber of Kansas. Men's 1,500 meter.
Well, Arkansas with 2 athletes in here. Certainly they're expecting Lassiter to win this race, but very important that Sharif Karie get up there for some kind of points.
We talked about Bernard Lagat. International experience. This guy ran 3:34.48 in Europe last summer. He has run on the track with some of the best athletes, and he knows how to run a race. He also is very cagey in his tactics. Ran the 5,000 meters, ran off. Everybody else was falling across the line, and he was out for a run. He is very prepared for this race, and I really think he loves the role of spoiler in this race.
Lagat of Washington and Karie of Arkansas setting the pace now. Colenso of SMU. He's the tall one wearing number 362 on his bib.
And it's really in Lagat's best interest to keep this pace slow as he possibly can, even though it looked easy for him in the 5,000. It did have to take a little bit out of him. He just assumed, because he does have such a great kick, just as soon let this thing go out slow and then match his kick with anybody, including Seneca Lassiter.
As you say that, Dwight, you wonder why he's out front. Some athletes, including Lagat right here, can slow the pace down. He's going to go out there, he's going to get right in front and slow it down, because generally speaking, most of these athletes follow after the person who's first, no matter how slow he's running. 64 seconds for the first lap.
That's Colenso of SMU currently running second. Karie and Lassiter in third and fourth for Arkansas.
And these 1,500s always have such an international flavor. You've got Lagat, who's from Kenya, Karie for Arkansas, who is from Somalia. You've got the South African with Clyde Colenso. And they bring a lot of international experience, as we now see Lassiter, very smart, moving into position. He hasn't won this thing twice because he isn't smart. He also won the outdoor national championships last summer as well.
2 laps remaining.
And he also knows that he needs to get up on Bernard Lagat's shoulder. He wants him to do the work, and he wants to be that little bug on his shoulder. And if you ever run in a race like this and there's somebody running on your shoulder, it just kind of bothers you just enough. He wants him to take the pace out, and he's going to keep an eye on him. But is Seneca Lassiter? He's taking it out. He's making a move.
2 minutes and 10 seconds for the 800 meters. So Lagat is doing a very good job of keeping this pace very slow. In fact, when you see a pack bunch up like this, watch out for people to go down. That happened last year with Kevin Sullivan from the school that you see that young man right there, Michigan junior Jay Cantin of Canada. Sullivan went down in a heap with Bernard Lagat, and that was because the pack was not strung out, which it's starting to do now.
Lassiter working his way out of the box. He got into a box, he comes out around the outside, making a smart move, and I think he might have caught Bernard Lagat by surprise.
Lassiter trailed by Lagat in the final lap. Berryhill and Colenso running third and fourth. Karie has faded and is back in the pack for Arkansas.
Well, Lassiter made his move, but it wasn't a strong move. Lagat looks very, very good here. Now Lagat goes back, and now the sprint is off with 300 meters to go. They threw in a 58-second 400 meters, and they are in full sprint. Lagat and then Lassiter.
Now Lassiter was trying to hold Lagat on the outside, but he was not able to. Lagat got by him, and he has taken the inside pole.
Bernard Lagat, 24-year-old senior from Kenya. Seneca Lassiter, the 5'9", 22-year-old Arkansas senior. And here comes Colenso of SMU. Now Lassiter. Lassiter reclaims the lead, but Colenso fighting him all the way. It's Colenso of SMU.
What an incredible race. There was a lot of jockeying position. And you know what, Dwight, you know, when they have a slow pace like that, the problem is that you can have athletes that are all still in the race with one lap to go. And when you're watching, as Seneca Lassiter, I'm sure, is watching Bernard Lagat, you've got another athlete who can sneak up on the outside when you least expect it and steal the race.
Well, I think Lassiter made a move a little on the early side. He came up the home stretch of the before the bell because he wanted to be in position to dictate the pace. But I think that might have been a bit early. And I think you're right, Carol. He did catch Bernard Lagat napping a little bit. But the move that Lagat put on with 300 meters to go after throwing in a 58-second 400, then the sprint was on. Look at them, completely focused. But back there on the left, number 84, Colenso. And then also the other Arkansas athlete, Sharif Karie, the sophomore, trying to get in position to score points, which he did. Now, coming to the home stretch, Lagat led it through the turn. And Lassiter appears to be getting back in the front, and at this point he does. But Colenso has those guys both in his sights. He is focused on the finish line. Neither one of them see him. And the senior from SMU steals it from Lassiter and ends his chances of being a three-time champion.
Lassiter finishes second. How significant might that be for the Razorbacks' bid for their 8th in a row? Colenso of SMU with a time of 3:47.54. Lassiter's second. Bryan Berryhill of Colorado State finishes third.
Clyde Colenso leading SMU to a big 10 points, but more importantly, Arkansas not getting nearly the points that they were expecting, and Seneca Lassiter has to be crushed. Look at him strain everything he's got. He's looking over to the left at Bernard Lagat. He doesn't see Colenso. What a great race.